Okay guys, so since I couldn't find any videos on YouTube on how to repair a graphite racket, this is the Dunlop Blackstorm graphite. As you can see, I've already sanded it down. I have a nice crack going all the way around here, all the way around there, and there you can see it clearly. So just use a bit of sandpaper. Just use a bit of sandpaper, cleaned up the surface very nicely. It's already sanded down nicely. There's a little bit more. Give it a bit of a blow, and then I just use aspirin. This is a Bernardo. Just crush it up. You can use any type of powder, like a baking powder. I didn't have any baking soda, baking powder around, so I just decided to crush up an aspirin. And alright, so we're back. Let me just get this camera up here so we can get a nice little angle. Right, what you're gonna want to do is very simple. Just get your CA super glue right in beneath all the little cracks. Make sure it seeps in nicely all the way around. Get it all into the little crevices. Try and fill it up all the way. So let it seep in. Let it seep in. There we go. Same on this side. Then run all along the cracks. I don't know if the camera can see that. It's seeping in nicely into all the cracks. On the other side. Into all the cracks over here. All the way. And this is now after you've sanded it down, obviously. You can see how the carbon is absorbing all of the super glue. Don't be afraid to put too much on there. You can always sand it down again if you need to for weight adjustments on, but I mean, it's not really necessary. And then you're going to use your crushed up aspirin and literally just sprinkle it onto the super glue. Try and use the finest little bits of powder. This is why baking soda works the best, but you can use any type of powder you can get your hands on. Now this makes a chemical reaction with the super glue. It's gonna set immediately. It's difficult to get it on the camera. Let's turn the racket around. Let's get it onto this way. Just keep sprinkling this powder, and this is going to make the super glue cure almost immediately. There we go. This is the way to make a permanent fix on your racket. Like, it might not last forever, but you can definitely get a little bit more life out of it. Let's get it in there. I might actually run out of this crushed up powder. Let's not use the big pieces over there. It's fine if you get a little bit of big pieces in there, but you actually want to try the fine powder because it's going to create a lot more surface area. Okay, and that's about it. I'm just going to use the last bit I've got left here and just sprinkle that all over it. And I'll just go crazy with it. I dropped a bit down, super glue down there, so I'm just going to fold it up also. And then just wipe off the excess. As you can see, that super glue is already cured. Everywhere the powder touched, the super glue is cured. And then on the inside, yet again, wipe off the excess. I might get a little bit more in there. Cool. And then you can just run over it quickly with your sandpaper again. Just a little bit. And the excess in there. Just sand that off. I mean, it might not look the prettiest in the world, but I can promise you this is gonna be almost as strong as it came from the factory. And just clean up in there. And there we go, guys. As good as new. So you can see where the powder didn't touch, but I mean that's not inside a crack, that's like just on the surface. So where the crack was, it's completely filled up, and we're gonna go play with this tomorrow. You can hear. Perfect. No more springy noises. Good as new. Let's see if this lost. Thanks a lot for checking. Cheers, guys.